Ablazify presents What to Do When You're Feeling Overwhelmed. That feeling, you know it well, that sinking stomach, the racing thoughts. The list that seems to multiply faster than you can cross anything off. You feel like you're drowning in commitments. Your brain is saying, panic. We've all been there. It's the modern epidemic. But here's the secret. Overwhelm isn't a life sentence. It's a signal. Are you tired of letting chaos control your calendar? It's time to stop fighting the stress and start systematically dismantling the chaos. This is about finding your calm, actionable center when everything else is spinning. In the next 8 to 10 minutes, I need your focus. Because we are delivering the key to moving from mental paralysis to decisive, controlled action. This is how critical this is. We're providing simple, immediate steps to halt the panic response and regain control of your energy and your time. That's the transformation you should expect. Moving from reactive overwhelm to proactive, focused resilience. What happens when you let overwhelm take the wheel? You freeze. You procrastinate because the sheer size of the problem makes starting impossible. You jump between tasks without completing anything. The classic multitasking failure. You feel physically exhausted, even if you haven't done much. The cost: missed deadlines, poor quality work, and a massive drain on your mental health. You burn resources simply worrying about the tasks instead of just doing them. It's time to realize that your brain can't solve chaos, it can only solve order. Just imagine, think about a moment when the pressure is mounting, a huge deadline, a sudden personal crisis. Instead of shrinking, you take a slow, deep breath. You feel the panic, but you don't surrender to it. You look at the mess, and you see steps, not obstacles. You prioritize instantly. You move with purpose. You feel a quiet sense of control because you have a system. You realize that your capability to handle stress has increased exponentially. That calm, strategic self. That is the transformation that mastery of overwhelm delivers. The following recommendations propose an effective solution to the problem identified. 1. The immediate stop, drop, and breathe rule. When the feeling hits, you must interrupt the panic cycle immediately. Stop what you are doing. Drop the urgent task. Do not try to solve the problem. Instead, take 3 deliberate, long, slow breaths, breathing out longer than you breathe in. This isn't spiritual fluff. It sends a chemical message to your nervous system: I am not in immediate danger. It switches you from the reactive fight or flight mode, sympathetic, to the rest and digest mode, parasympathetic. Do this before any other action. 2. Conduct a brain dump and externalize the chaos. Overwhelm is often caused by the massive to-do list bouncing around inside your skull. Get it out. Grab a piece of paper or open a blank document and write down every single thing that is contributing to your stress. Work tasks, emails, laundry, calls, worries about money. Don't edit or organize. Just dump the contents of your brain until the page is full. Externalizing the chaos immediately reduces the cognitive load and allows you to see the scope clearly. 3. Implement the 2-minute rule. Once the chaos is on the page, look at the list and find every task that can be completed in 2 minutes or less. Do those tasks immediately. Sending a quick email, making a phone call, paying a small bill. Why? Because tackling these small, quick items gives you rapid, small wins. Those wins build quick momentum, reduce the list size instantly, and shatter the feeling of paralysis. You get an immediate, powerful shot of I am capable. 4. Identify and isolate the one big rock. After the quick wins, scan the remaining list and ask, what is the single hardest or most important task that is creating the biggest emotional pressure? This is your big rock. Don't start it yet. Instead, break that one big task down into 3 small, tiny, simple steps. Not write the report, but 1. Create the document outline. 2. Gather 3 pieces of data. 3. Write the introduction paragraph. Isolation turns an intimidating mountain into a manageable path. 5. Schedule the first 15 minutes, micro-commitment. The biggest hurdle when overwhelmed is starting. So, don't commit to finishing the big rock. Commit to working on the first small step of the big rock for just 15 minutes. Use a timer. You are only promising 15 minutes. It's psychologically easy to commit to. 9 times out of 10, once those 15 minutes are up, the momentum carries you forward. If not, stop and reset. This technique bypasses the brain's internal resistance to massive projects. 6. Institute a non-negotiable, done for the day, rule. Overwhelm tricks you into believing you must work until everything is perfect or finished. You can't. To prevent burnout and sustained anxiety, you must have a hard stop time. Institute a done for the day rule. At 6 p.m., or whatever time you choose, you physically stop. You close the laptop. This protects your recovery time, which is essential for mental health, and forces you to be ruthlessly strategic during your working hours. Why master this? Because when you are overwhelmed, you are operating at 10% capacity. When you are calm and structured, you operate at 100%. Overwhelm is a process, not a state of being. You can reverse engineer it. Stop letting your to-do list define your worth. Start using systems to achieve mastery. Clarity is the antidote to chaos. Time to reclaim your control. Ask yourself these 3 core questions. 1. If I were forced to take a 2-hour break right now, what is the single most urgent task I would delegate or push back until tomorrow? 2. What non-essential distraction, example, social media, news alerts, am I using to cope with overwhelm that is actually making it worse? 3. What is the one small, 2-minute task I can knock out right now to start building momentum? The mess is fixable. Take the first step. If you're ready to stop drowning in stress and start leading a life of calm, focused purpose, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We post actionable strategies every week to help you dismantle overwhelm and thrive.